2-point conversion? 6-3.
Pretty.
On the direct snap. It's
I'm
He
just saying,
can't
bro.
stop me on D. I can't stop him on DC. He can't stop me on D.
working. They knock him down behind the line. And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Fuck me for the last song, goddammit.
Putting a drive together. Nice job. Opening drive, you got a script. You want to execute. You want to go down the field, really set the
I ain't gonna lie.
Nice third down
These ain't gonna be pissed off when he get his ass whooping this game.
really make a statement. Snap to the back.
I'm gonna pick up my baby.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the dude I'm playing.
Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he knocks the extra point through the upright.
Right, like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. Got to take shots.
Put up at the end zone with no foot.
He'll bring it out. It's Mobley. Not nearly
What
as
the
much as
fuck?
he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone.
Why you throw it to R1? He was wide open. Oh my god.
Oh, here you go. Hey, coach, do me a favor. Turn your fucking mic off.
I just asked a question. I ain't coaching shit.
I don't need no sideline coaches of why I ain't do what I did.
Man, go ahead and whoop his ass so he can quit. And come on over here and get his ass beat. All that goddamn talking. Maybe you'll listen after I beat that ass. Cause I ain't Calvin.
It's early in the game, and his offense is trying to get through rhythm.
I'm trying to be like motherfucking like Johnny Manziel.
Get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
They brought nickel. Y'all, that's what I did. Y'all brought nickel.
Knock that shit in the base.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's
this nigga here.
you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job. Drops back.
Damn it again.
And the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
One attempts badly.
That nigga left the party. He quit.
Stops him behind the line.
Didn't quit.
Defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman.
Didn't quit.
Athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Oh shit. Hey, that boy remind me of Mero.
Got a man.
Breezy.
There as he gets the first down and they're marking out 48. Oh man, did he turn that one loose and fired it into the teeth of the zone.
And you know as a quarterback, Reese, when you're throwing it to the perimeter,
So you gonna go in there doing that man like that. That man called for an ass whooping, bro.
you have arm talent to get that ball out quickly into the hands of your receiver.
Trying to get behind the defense.
Give me that shit. Nigga, I'm catching dots
Can swing momentum.
from his quarterback too. His quarterback throwing me dots.
Another mistake by this. Listen,
He say my internet went out.
really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job
Oh god.
better protect the football. I don't care how good you are.
Oh shit. Hey, his quarterback just threw me a dot for the second time.
Force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons
I ain't gonna lie, that boy finna be sick. I get this off. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Run game is good.
I get this one off. He finna be sick. He gonna be real sick. What? He finna be sick. He gonna say, yo. He gonna stream it.
On the direct snap.
I get this off. He finna be sick. Oh, okay. I ain't get it off. Damn. I throw an interception, yeah.
This defense making a big play and putting it in
Alright. Alright now. You doing all that goddamn celebrating. Alright. Say less. Nah, he didn't cook me out. Threw an interception, and it was close to the end zone. He just ran it in. Yeah. Then you doing all this celebrating and shit. All right, let me go ahead and get you over with. Yo,
Coming out with it.
it's all good, bro. You wasn't playing me. I don't care.
Down at the 17-yard line on the return.
That nigga say his shit was tripping. It rained hard as fuck out here. He say, boy, you diabolical.
No,
He say he would me. He would me. I give him that. He say you ain't gave him shit. He took that. That nigga is crazy. He say he couldn't stop shit. He say first off, his team was already trash. He was doing what he needed to do to win.
I think this offense needs to think about things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent.
He say you even more trash.
Here's more to throw. Oh, they're after it.
Man, I'm throwing dots, man. Credit. Good block, boy. Way to fucking come up and come back and block. Let's go to the crib. Fuck out of here. Goofy ass nigga, man. Come on, hold that O up. Throw him with it is. Big Oregon. Not the little one. Yeah. Nigga went down there doing all that goddamn celebrating. Found out the hard way. Wrong guy to be celebrating on. Yeah. Now come on out here and throw me a dot so I can go back the other way.
You got to get more eyeballs on it and more attention to it.
Come up out of there with it. Come up out of there with it. Come up out of there with it. Come up out of there with it. Come up out of there with it. It's all
bring it out. It's Mobley.
Come here.
Makes a move.
Low as fuck, boy. That was a good run.
Chased out of bounds, but man, does that return set them up with spectacular field position.
Now raise your hand, fool. And I'm gonna show you how we finna do this. Come on, pick your fucking play. It's the same shit you've been throwing up the field. It's just gonna get picked off. Come on. Come on. You can throw that same shit you usually throw up the field. It's gonna get picked off.
Motion from the
I'm okay like it's like homeboy.
Alright, bet. Give me the motherfucking ball, nigga. Cookie! Cookie! Yeah, nigga, man. Nigga, yeah, think this shit sweet out here in the field, man. Nigga can't, hey, when you playing defense, them niggas be hallucinating.
Big time break for the offense.
They can't see shit. They don't know what they looking at. They don't know what's going on. I think he over here. Oh, I think he's over there. He's using that guy too. Nigga, no, he ain't. He can't play defense, bro. Nigga get to playing defense is over with.
The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit.
Come on. Come on, man. God damn. That's a bit.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilbert. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
They're in the gun, third down. Here's Carr. Complete. Past the 30. That's the 20. He's got space. Touchdown. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And with just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Come on.
Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? The give. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker.
Not bad.
Fourth down.
Goofy ass nigga.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Fucked up.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Find some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. He's loose down the middle. Inside the 50. Brought down after the huge game.
That shit gonna be crazy, boy.
At the 27. That is a jolt of energy for the offense to get out of trouble in field position, and now all kinds of room to work. Dante Moore. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. The run inside. It's Hill. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to...
What the...
Bro. First half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start.
That is trying to force this shit. I gotta calm down on that. But
he's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Throwing. Carr dances away. Now he's looking into the middle. He's got it down the field. There he goes. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out. Back to pass, it's Carr. Steps away to find some room. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun on third down, Carr. Hit as he throws. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Carr. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he makes the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Davidson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Moore. Hard running there. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. So they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. And this wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back has it. Finds his man. He's loose. He's at the 30. The 10. And he motors it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, keep the numbers.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davison. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing 4. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Wants to adjust the pattern. In the gun on 3rd down, Moore. It's caught. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind there. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the 4th down. And now you can make the decision on what you want it to be, but I like the execution by the defense.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, Moore.
I should have.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Motion from the wide receiver. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Wide open downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Over there, like, that's crazy. I know I'm back like that.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. I just can't imagine any excuse for taking that penalty. A delay of game, at least it's still 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Carr to throw. Ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Wide out, trying to get it in.
That's on me. Fuck, bro.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy to keep this move.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davison.
You gotta give me a
He gets
better
across
block
the
than
20
that,
and out to
bro.
the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Moore. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Moore to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Complete downfield. Makes a grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Here's Moore to throw. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Ducks in the hurry-up. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and 7. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore makes the catch. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
A really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, now forcing a 4th down.
Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Oregon! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The Ducks with the answer. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out. It's Porter. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here come the Irish back on offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. The give is to Williams. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Play action, C.J. Carr. He's going to take a shot. And it's picked off for the third time today. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick,
Say,
but on
give me
the
that.
return to improve this field position.
And what a great job by the defense.
I say, give me that.
Man coverage. Did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. Get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. Jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that's a big reason that ball got INT.
Now on the option. Now the pitch. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. The give on the option. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Hill. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get it done.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Throwing, Carr. He's got him. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Quarterbacks have got to have composure. And I know this guy's thrown some picks. He hasn't thrown for a ton of yards. But if he can put a great drive together here, and he's got the talent and ability to do that, he can lead his team to victory in this 2-minute situation.
Got his man on the right. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And this is why, as a defense, man, you don't want to let the quarterback outside the pocket. Once he gets outside the pocket, now everybody else has to adjust, and some people have to leave coverage, and he goes and he starts going towards his right. Nice job by the receiver finding some space towards the sidelines. They get the completion and make the play.
Back to pass, it's Carr. Unloads to the right. Finds a man all alone.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in their zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
To the air again, Carr. And he really needed to hold on to that one. It was not loose, and third down is coming.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Tight game like this one late, and those types of mistakes can just crush you. Let's see what they've got on third and long. Motion from the wideout. C.J. Carr firing again. Here's a throw downfield late. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. Fourth down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Wide receiver going in motion. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Carr to throw for it on fourth. He wants a big play here late. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left.
And I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that one, guys, but fourth and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just give this guy a chance. Put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort and grab, and they keep the drive alive.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Looking for man. It's Carr. And his throw is incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Again, it's caught. Let's it fly. Trying to find the end zone. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Carr from the gun on third down.
Man, this place is going nuts. Your offense comes through in the clutch when you need it. Great job. Now, baby, free football. Let's kick the extra point and go to overtime.
And now they've decided to go for two. A gutsy call, and the game likely to be decided right here. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He is in there. The two-point conversion gives them the lead. And what lower intestinal fortitude to go for it there.
He's sitting right there looking.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. More play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Now the play fake. He's taking a deep shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field.
Going to take a shot. And it's picked off for the fourth time today. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. And a great way for this defense to finish off this game as time.